Team Junkyard Dog here today, hanging out in the garage, building a couple big G's. Check that out. After I get these two big G's built, I got to build a couple roomaroos. As you know, we're getting ready for Seattle, but that's not what today's video is about. Today, we are going to be playing with this RC right here. This is the legendary, let me turn it this way so the sun's hitting it. This is the legendary Sprint. This is an Amazon RC car that I got for review. It was supposed to run on a 2S battery. With some of these rated runs, you can put a 3S in there and it'll handle it and just go a lot faster. You know, spice that battery up a little bit. But when I tried it with this one, I blew out the ESC. So what I did is I took my speed control out of my hobby weight, which is up to a 4S speed controller, and I put it in here to do my review, and I rated on the 2S to keep the review fair. Now I want to run it on a 3S and a 4S, a super spicy battery, to see how fast we can make this thing go. But here's the concern. The concern is it's got this big old chunky brush motor right here. Is this brush motor, this little 550 can motor, going to be able to handle 4S? And if not, how long before we see smoke and fire? I don't know, but let's find out. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to put a 3S battery in there. I'm going to put the GPS on it. We're going to make some speed runs, see how fast it goes. And then I'm going to put a 4S in there, and we're going to see how fast it goes and get some GPS speeds with that, and see how long it'll run. Can it burn the whole pack, or will the motor burn down first? Let's find out. Alright, so here we are in the front yard. This is the app. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's zeroed out. We're on track mode. We're going to hit start. That means this thing is now data logging, and we're going to see how fast this car will go on 3S in the forward direction. Now I will do 21 miles an hour on 2S. I think that motor is getting a little tired. Last fast session I had with this car, I ran it on 3S at the park and I had that motor hot. But my plan is, once I roast this brush motor, I'm going to upgrade it to brushless and really make it fast. Alright, we're going to come back. Let's see how fast we went on this 3S battery. We're going to hit stop. Read 28 miles an hour. So now what I'm going to do is, we're going to pull this off right here. We're going to take this 3S out. I'm going to go put a 4S in here, and we're going to see what she's really made of. So let me go get that 4S. Alright, so we got Big Daddy 4S in there. The 2200 mAh. This is what I use for my hobby weight. If you guys use a smaller or different battery pack, what size battery pack do you use for your hobby weight combat robots? Let's go ahead, we're going to put the top on. Make sure this thing ain't going. Okay, didn't blow up. That's a good sign. Let's put the body on, take it for a spin. So it's ready to go. This is our last run. It's 28 miles an hour. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit track mode again. We're going to hit start. So this is now logging. Let's see. How's it going to do? Seems a little more peppy. It was running away. Back over here. Excuse my French. Oh, it keeps wanting to take off. Better keep it close. Yeah, it does not like that battery. Oops. Yep. Well, what can I say? definitely going to be brushless time because this motor did not make 4S. Okay, but now we're back over here. We're going to go ahead and stop this. Let's read and see how fast we went. 31 miles an hour. Now, this motor had to have already been on its way out because I was getting 30 miles an hour on 3S with it before we took it to the park the other day. I think the other 3S battery hurt it, but this 4S battery just destroyed it. So, like I said, time to get us a big old brushless motor in there and see what this thing can really do. Alright, so I had a sneaky suspicion that that motor A, wasn't going to hold up, and B, was on its way out. I was hoping to actually get the 4S battery on that motor before it was damaged, because I really think we could have got close to 40 miles an hour, but them's the brakes, as they say. That super spicy battery was just too much for that little brush motor and just cooked it to nothing. So that's going to give birth to another video, and that's going to be how fast can we make that thing go with a big brushless setup on it. I think it's going to turn that into a very nice RC car. Now, we do of course have more videos coming down the pipeline about combat robotics. We're going to be doing the double big G build. We have a big upgrade for Gumbo, big surprise there. We're going to be fixing the hobby weight and just lots more to come, not to mention our vlog for Seattle. We're Team Junkyard Dog, and we're out.